Number one, Sparkle. Number one, what are your questions? Let's have them. Let's hear them. Hopefully you can hear me. Can't get this set. Okay, there we go. Woo. Sparkle, what are your questions? If you can hear me. Sparkle, let me know if you can hear me. Because I can't tell if. It's great. Little poker. That's what I have to do. Hi, Chris. What's up, Chris? How are you? Aw. What nefarious shenanigans am I up to? Well, I am at Chipotle because I'm a rebel, and I'm hanging out with old dirty bastard dog. Hi, Kara. How are you, by the way? You guys, let me know if you can hear me because, aw, your name is very interesting, Chris. Aw, so awesome that you're here. Hi, Mrs. Beckett's mom. Yep, this is my ODB doll. I actually just went to Detroit. Can you guys hear me okay? Let me know in the comments if you can hear me. Curly girly, where are my sponsors? Is that what you meant to say? Where are my sponsors? Can you guys hear me? Let me know. Let me know. Ooh, ooh. I'm looking a little tired today, because you guys know I'm 101 weeks pregnant, so. Hey, Go Thought Studios. Interesting name you got there, Chris. So, side note, my little ex, little Xavier, is okay, out of Heather mode into Henley mode. Little X is played by my friend Beckett, and Ghost Thought Studios, which is uh, Beckett's friend Chris, who's one of his very good friends. And Sparkle, I'll answer your question in a minute, but he's one of our super, super, super awesome supporters, and he's one of Beckett's very most awesome friends. Yeah, I look pixelated. Weird. I don't think I'm gonna put no filter. No filter. Is that better? I mean, if that's better. It might be because I'm in Chipotle too. I don't know what's going on here. Why is it play the weirdest music ever? Pixelated. You know what? Rico charged the pair. You look pixelated. Just kidding. Tech box. Because you know what? I'm getting gang stacked still. Okay, so anyways, X is not real today. In fact, if you guys heard my live earlier, hi Michelle. Hi Michelle. ODD doll says hi. So anyways, if you guys heard my live earlier, I don't know, it was like I heard people complain that it was like cutting out and stuff, but if you notice, I asked X why he was actually uh I think it's a Chipotle thing. I think it's a gang stalking thing. But anyways, X was first of all not eating his bagel. He was very glitchy and very like antsy and said he needed something that he didn't need. I said he needed a nap and water. And I do look very tired because I just got back from Detroit. I went to Detroit on a little impromptu trip, which was super, super fun. I did not see Steve DeLee, even though he lives in Canada, which was like a hop, skip, and jump from Detroit, but I did wave. I hope he saw me. In Detroit, I waved to Steve DeLee. Okay, falling over. Let's try this. I'm going to try this. You feel pixelated? Yeah, I do too, because you guys know I'm 101 weeks pregnant, right? You guys know, I'm not sure if you knew that. And they're still keeping us in the medium of 10. Wait, Michelle, you live in Detroit for real? Because I fell in love with Detroit this weekend. I had such a great time. Like, saved the most amazing like hotel, like penthouse suite and stuff. X was being bad, so he didn't get to go. So I had to go, I do what I do. I've got sponsors everywhere. I've got people in my life that is not Xavier. Okay, I'm going to try to do this right now. Michelle, if Detroit's really your city for real, I love it. But also on Thursday nights, how come there's nowhere open to go get food and eat anything or drink alcohol? And actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I might be a little bit hungover a little bit in a wet tent. That's a bullying remark, Tara. And you are going to be on the RICO list. Lots to do in Detroit. Yes, there is actually. Um, okay, so like 25 minutes from there. I went to Grace, you better shut that little mouth. Just kidding. I went to this place called Steve's, like Breakfast Loft or something. It was really, really a cool little spot. But everyone's really friendly, and yeah, I just had a blast. I really like the view from the like. There's like a penthouse suite, like at the hotel I stay at, and so the view of the city was absolutely beautiful. I hate Christmas, but with all the festive like Christmas stuff, it actually made me not hate Christmas as much. So yeah, and honestly, Michelle, a lot of people say the Youngstown is like a smaller version of Detroit. Um, and the weather is very similar. It's very dreary, very gray, very like cold right now. And actually, it's colder right here in Ohio, much colder than it was in Detroit. So I didn't see Eminem or Eminem's mom or even email, but maybe there's always next year, I guess. So what's up? Anything else exciting? I'm gonna do some year end. Oh, Candy, you're Detroit too? Oh. I had no clue you guys have so many dispensaries. There's a big business there. And Heather does love snuggy hair pie. So yeah, it's centered around sports team schedule. Yes, go Lions. That I've heard a lot while on my trip. Tigers, Pistons, Red Wings, of course, and the Lions are doing a little bit better because they were kind of along the like. Well, I guess the Cleveland Browns are actually doing much better this year, but the Lions were kind of like the Browns, like they both had a year that was completely just reverse undefeated, I guess you could say, because they didn't win any. But there's like 30 dispensaries in your little town. Holy, I mean that's a huge business. There's some that like the warehouses are like so big. Aw, Michelle and Candy, you can have a little friendship. I'm getting some text, sorry. So, what's everyone doing for New Year's? I'm gonna lay in a tent and be text box because they're keeping me here. So, ODB and I are just gonna be chilling like villains because you guys know I'm 102 weeks pregnant and I'm gonna have the baby anytime. You guys saw my registry. A lot of stuff that's needed, such as an apartment. So I'm not sure if anyone got that, but please raise your hand if you did. Yeah, it is really crazy, Michelle. Like they're so not even just the dispensaries, but like the warehouses, the billboards for weed, the like. I mean, like just when you like cross the border too, like coming from Ohio, it's just like outrageous. What a big business it is. I should go shop with baby stuff at Target. Well, Target's kind of like. I mean, I don't shoplift. Heather doesn't shoplift. Please. Um, they forced me to shoplift a protein bar because I was hungry, but that's what they made me. I just realized I lost the earring thing too. Anyway, okay, so Michelle, you're probably not far from me because it only took us like 3.5, maybe 4 hours to drive there. So yeah, so then I know exactly where you are. I think you're not really that far from me in Ohio. I don't know if you're in that business or if you are a farmer or you, but if you are, then you're doing pretty well. And guess who's not? This girl, because I'm in a tent and it's wet. And Xavier was hyper today. Michelle, you've been to Youngstown? No. Really? What did you have to do in Youngstown? What kind of nefarious types of behavior were you getting into in the murder capital of Ohio? I don't know. You know what, Candy? It's funny you said that you're 25 minutes north of Toledo because for some reason every sign that I've passed and like every time I saw Toledo, I'd have to say Toledo, and I don't know why. It's really stupid, but anyway. So you have friends that own places in Youngstown, or like dispensary types of places? Because so Ohio is not a recreation state yet; it is a medical card state. But I believe the bill was just passed, and soon it's going to be recreational. So I'm curious to see all the changes that are going to happen. Youngstown, Ohio gets a bad rep, but it's not that bad. Oh, really? Dispensaries? Awesome. That's really cool. It's just such a crazy like. It's so saturated. I just had no idea. Yes, they did, Michelle. Good. I'm really up with your current events. They did just pass in Lynn. Hi, my slug. My slug. How are you doing? I hope you're okay. We were just talking about my life and how I just got back from Detroit and the nefarious tech boxing and how I'm 108 weeks pregnant. So my slug. What's up? So you want to see our visitor today? So DB doll. He didn't get to go to Detroit. He usually travels with me. I felt really bad that he didn't go, so I let him come to the live today, actually. And please don't mind my bags under my eyes. I'm a little hungover. Yeah, the baby's fine. I mean, I could, whatever. Giggle. you heard, you heard some medicinal dispensaries might sell recreational soon in Ohio. Oh, they're already getting their licenses in order and stuff. They're like definitely on board. So, how many weeks? 118. I'm gifted, so I go a little bit further. But since I'm being tech box, they're keeping me in a tent. They're keeping the baby in my body. Yeah, you can drink pregnant. It's fine. Babies are very resilient. Melissa, what's up, girl? We were just talking about Detroit, Michigan, because I just got back from there. We were talking about um, marijuana and how I'm 180 weeks pregnant, which is kind of a lot. So, business advice. Okay, so let me tell you. You guys see the list of my EAPs that I want you guys to check out? Yeah, baby weed. It's almost like petite vegetables. It's like little tiny baby buds for babies. It's fine. Babies. If you ask Gary Vee, he says it's fine. So obviously that means it's okay. I mean, plus you know what? I don't have an OB-GYN because you guys know I'm being withheld medical care because the doctor didn't like my social media, and I would love the person who ousted me. So now I'm gonna have to get a Dua Lipa and have the baby in a dang tent, a wet tent at that. My Amazon registry, Michelle. No, yeah, that's great if it's purchased, but if people are doing what I think they're doing, you guys think I'm not smart? A bachelor's degree. I know you could just like mark it off and say that you got it, and you put it in there. And listen, that is not nice to do. I'm a mom. I am 188 weeks pregnant. Babies do love weed. I mean, it's better than like lean, I guess, or scissor, giving them scissor like they used to in the day, or whiskey or whatever. Plus they're resilient. I mean, what do you think the placenta's for? It just filters out all the bad stuff. Renegade birth is the only way to do it off the grid. You mean go in the field and just rocket it out? Iron pills. Do you know that they were trying to poison me with iron pills? I've been trying. They've tried me with Teddy Grams. Innocent Teddy Grams? Not passable? What do you mean? What's not passable, Chris? Chris, I'm gonna smack your little butt when I see you. Oh, guys, by the way, Ghost Thought Studios, which is a hilarious name, is the actor who plays Little X. That's one of his very best friends. So he's a huge supporter, and he's probably going to be in one of our videos coming up soon, actually. So yeah, I can't have the baby crying because like Xavier's already like a baby, and I can't handle him sabotaging me and like not like playing his little like whatever guitar, keyboard guitar. It's guitar. I can play piano while I give birth. I think he's just gonna get high and pass out, probably. Like just or go get me food while I'm giving birth because I'm probably gonna have to deliver it by myself because you know why? I'm being tech box. I'm being baby box. I'm being placenta box. Um, of course, Go Fat Studios. Of course, you always get shout out. What was I doing in Detroit? Well, I was. It was. kind of like a little road trip because sometimes if Xavier's mean, I just hang out with someone else, and so he asked me if I wanted to go, and got like this amazing hotel for us, and we just had a blast. So, but don't tell you guys, don't tell Xavier, okay? Because like he'll just get upset. He doesn't even like me to like drink water on camera, or show my baby bump. So I'm not showing my baby bump. His first toy, Michelle. That's right, nefarious baby. You know what? A nefarious baby. A nefarious baby. Yeah, and you know who else is nefarious? The OB-GYN that actually was withholding medical treatment, Anna Nicole Smith. If you guys don't know, I'm being withheld medical treatment because Molina and the OB-GYN that I wanted to have. Yeah, whatever. I talk bad about her on live and like about her MPI and stuff like that, and had people check into her and stuff. But I mean, obviously, hey Tim, what's up, Tim? You're convinced what? That I'm an amazing mom and that everything's gonna be fine when I have this baby in this wet tent with my Dua Lipa. Anybody even know a Dua Lipa? Where are we gonna put the cart? Well, obviously it's gonna be right in front of us. I mean, no one's gonna steal anything from the cart while I'm in the tent with my legs spread open, busting the baby out. Like, I would hope not. But also, Xavier's dad's gonna get us an apartment, so it's gotta be soon. I mean, in fact, did anybody get the apartment I put on the registry? Because I put it on there, and I'm gonna need it furnished too. I'm really thinking I probably deserve a mansion though, because that's the one place I haven't lived yet. Let me get this off of here. Let me see. Oh, I don't know how Steve Leave does this anyway. Like when you like, oh, I can. Yay! Look at this. Look at me. I'm like Steve, pinning messages up there. My 200-pound narrative. It's not a plus size narrative, Sparkle. Hooray, Courtney. By the way, little small Dylan loves his little collar, um his little Christmas collar, and he did get in some trouble for ripping the other one off, but now he's redeemed. But that was so sweet, and the toys they love the catnip infused little stockings and the little soft balls and stuff like that. Ordered three of them. They were really cute. I gotta say, PetSmart has some really cute stuff for cats now. I did the advent calendar, but I opened it all in like 2 days because I couldn't wait. I did the same thing with the Sephora calendar. I'm just not. I can't get them. I couldn't wait. I just needed to know everything that was in there. The fridge manifest. I don't really know too much about the fridge manifest. All I really do know is that I'm sick of people saying bullying comments, remarks in the comment section, and those people are going to be on the RICO list. Oh, thank you, Courtney. He had to listen. I felt guilty for going to Detroit, so they had like a couple days of wet food. So we have one day where they're allowed wet food a week. It's usually Thursdays because I work late on Thursdays. And BC, I did my own nails. But yeah, priorities. Yeah. Hey, Min, twofer. Too bad they didn't butter it today. No, Michelle. Not three apartments. Giggle, just giggle. If my fuck, I wish I could have your giggle though, like audio, because your laugh makes my little ex, the actor who plays little X. We laugh so hard at your laugh. But did you see her almost crying because she didn't get to get it? Oh wait, that's right, because she had to spend the $40 on. Wait, what was it? Something else. Was it? What was it? I forget, you guys. What? I forget. I forget what I spent $40 on. But yes, um, yeah, she's gonna get a pedicure, but there's something else she had to spend the $40 on instead, or something. It's always that is always the case where she's like, I was gonna spend this money on this, but then I had to do this. Um, I don't even know. I forget what. Oh, yes. It was the laundromat. That's right, because of all the wet stuff. Because they made it wet again, you guys. So I had to spend the $40. You guys saw me seeing the cart, the laundromat too, right? Funky feet, dude. I don't want to think about below the neck for her. And when she goes to the hospital, I don't want, or she does give birth in the tent and has a Dua Lipa or something, dude. Mm. Um, she wanted to get ready to give birth. I don't think so because she's just complaining about everything else. What was the other rant today about? So she said, if you don't know something and you're confused, it doesn't mean it's wrong. Don't be racist. Don't be, says the girl who sometimes is a little homophobic. And below the neck. I mean, I hate the phrase, but it is what it is, right? And I also hate all the negative rhetoric in the comments section. Minball, if the baby does get adopted by a gay couple, that is illegal and unlawful. Oh, Tim, now we're friends. Thanks, Tim. You know, if Xavier doesn't play his cards right. Yeah, yeah, Canada. I was actually surprised. In Detroit, you'd have snow by now. Oh, oh, you mean Chicago? I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My vlog. My vlog. I think I'm gonna have to have you. I don't know how to do this, but I want you to call in so I could just hear like your little giggle and like audio because I can't just read it. I want to hear it. Like what giggle? Mm. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think Chicago. I don't know if you guys are if anyone's from Chicago, but I think isn't it like much warmer than usual Chicago too? I'm sure like global warming is. Yeah, exactly. The Midwest in general. Yeah, because we would have a ton of snow right now in Youngstown, Ohio, too. Sorry, I'm trying to charge this stupid phone at the same time. I think this place closes too in like 20 minutes. Yeah, it was laundry. Yeah. So, but which is really interesting to me because a tent is supposed to keep things dry and be like a little shelter. So, like, how do things keep getting wet if it's and it's newer? Oh, it's 30s in Chicago. Okay, fine. The dryers I thought the dryers were working. In fact, you know what? I should put the stuff like that on the registry, huh? I should put like an air fryer on the registry and like I put an apartment. I need to put furniture, candles. You know, priorities, guys. Like we need candles, smelly good candles and stuff. I haven't heard like the hair dryer. Will I be adding a wall in the tent for a quiet nursery? Well, you know, when X, who is supposedly the father, we don't really know, if he is playing piano or his music or going like this, then no, it's not going to be. But you know what else? He's just going to have to stab. Oh man, they kept me going for 10 months. So did Chicken Shack. Whoop, whoop. Mm, yeah, walls from Home Depot. Well, I mean, if I just get a new mansion, I don't have to worry about that. Especially because, you know, Airbnb did me wrong. So I'm waiting for that money to come in, that restitution, because I have spent over 100 grand last year in Airbnbs because, you know, situation Dylan, inmate number 8675309. Yeah, should get another tent for X. Well, his dad's gonna buy us a house, so like I guess I could put the tent in the yard of the house, and then if he's bad, he could just go hang out in there and play his like trap music or whatever it is. Oh, thanks, Cal. You like my jacket. I have a little pickle because I like pickleback shots. So does the baby. The baby really likes his pickleback shots. So I have a pickle and I have a little Beetlejuice because he's cute. And it's a Levi's jacket, you know. But I could always use more, so I should put some on the registry, and you guys should buy me like new clothes. I deserve new clothes, like a push present. Thanks, my flock. Um, why is X not feeling you? Well, oh, feeding me. Well, because he's very selfish, and because he's wearing someone else's skin. So when he wears somebody else's skin, he's not very mindful. And you know, today he was being weird. He didn't eat his bagel. He was being very spazzy and glitchy. He needed a nap and water. I told him, but I don't think he sometimes he doesn't listen. And I got a cot to get me off the ground. Well, someone bought me something from Amazon, and it's not gonna be easy to just put like a cot in a tent. And plus, everything gets wet anyway. Months like you are not wearing his skin. But you know what else? I think they're, you guys know, he's got the ports and he's controlled remotely. So clearly, probably that's a factor too, is that they're controlling him remotely for some reason. Um, uh, you know what, Go Thought Studios? Go Thought Studios is Little X's BFF, actually, but the actor played by or the actor who plays Little X, who everyone loves, by the way, and cannot do anything wrong. No wrong. You know what? You know what? You're right, Lena. Take this, Xavier. Now, isn't that seductive? I drank water on camera. How about that? Did I get anything for Christmas? Yeah, I got a tech box and gang stalked, and I got a wet tent, and had to go to the laundromat, and I got no pedicures. I got tears because I cried because I didn't see the kids, and I got pretty much reamed up the butt from my old medical doctor who I thought was going to be my doctor. She really gave it. She stuck it to me, and I got what else? I got like lots and lots of nightmares and flashbacks about getting stabbed, bludgeoned, um, beaten, unlawfully evicted. Now with had medical treatment from my doctor, who is responsible if something bad happens. You're gang stacked too? Oh, I'm so sorry. So you do understand. Yeah, X doesn't like it when I drink water on camera, because I think he thinks it's seductive, and everyone wants a little piece of it when I do that. Just like I'm very jealous and I'm scared that another girl's gonna steal him away from me. I can't say it with a straight face. And oh, he does not like now too. Number one, if sticks out the butt. Number two, showing the belly. That's off limits now. I'm not allowed. I have to ask permission, and then he usually says no. Yep, you're so right, Michelle. You know what? But it's healthy. It's not toxic. I know, right? And I really am thirsty because I just had Chipotle and it was like, don't tell X about this either, but I have a crush on Macklemore, so I have a Macklemore sticker. Someone not drink the water either? Oh, dude. You're so right, Tim. Because you know what happens when you drink a lot of water? You have to go patty. Number one, sometimes number two, but really number one. You guys know that going number two is such an adventure for me. That is hot. It's very seductive, my fluff. It's very flirtatious, drinking water. Macklemore, one of my A or B list ex boyfriends. I mean, clearly he's not as hot as Dylan, inmate number 679, 696969. Um, Listen, it's my dude though right here. I also have some Banksy stuff that when I was in Chicago, I went to the Banksy exhibit and got to see the Banksy stuff. And of course, I have this. Oh my God, it's very Chicago Latin. So does anybody know what song and who sings this? Guess who's going to jail tonight? If you do, leave a little note in the comments about who sings the Guess Who's Going to Jail Tonight song. So, Min said, if I can't show the belly, how would we know that I'm pregnant every day? Well, I'm not going to lie. So, obviously, I don't lie about anything. Donuts or pancakes? I wish, Tim. Lena, you get the prize. It is Kanye. Well, actually, technically, you're right. A little. Actually, you're 75% right. It's Kanye and Pusha T too. Well, actually, there's two versions. So it's the first one's Kanye and Jay Z, and the second one's Kanye and Pusha T. But I love Kanye, and of course, guess where Kanye's from? Chi-town, Chicago. Yes, but I love Kanye. He's my number. Well, I mean, I don't love him like I have a crush on him because he's crazy. It's not stable like me. I'm sure they 5150 him. So yeah. Oh, you're right. You're right, BC. It is he. Um, Definitely, he is. And I like to say, so I had a little Kanye thing on my Christmas tree, and I called it my Treesus, Chicago, Illinois, if you guys didn't know. The baby's Kanye would be a good name for the baby. Hmm. Or Donda. Oh, it's a girl, though. It's not a girl. I don't think. I don't care anymore. Who cares? The gay couple's going to have it anyway. It's going to have a little baby. Actually, what is Kanye's baby's name? There's Northwest, and I forget the other ones. All I know is that Kim took the baby bar like 12 times. Ricky Ricardo, Tim H. Yeah, or Rico, or what else? Maybe Carlos after Xavier's dad for when after he buys the house though. If he doesn't buy the house, then you know he's on the list, and I will be complaining about that for exactly 1 year. Chicago gets too much bad publicity. You know what, Lena? Honestly, I love Chicago, and you're right. Especially since Dusty was in the paper. She was in the newspaper when she was camped outside the Ritz. Actually, I think I'm gonna go to Chicago soon. I really do want to see her in the wild. Baby, what magazine? Right said Fred. I remember that movie from like the 80s. That's so funny. Oh, baby tenant. Wait, Lena, does Chicago get a lot of bad publicity? Chicago, Illinois gets bad publicity, but they have so much great stuff, and it's so beautiful. Everyone's so friendly there too, and they all want to. Everybody wants to feed you. Oh yeah, they weren't playing out here, were they? The right said Fred. I'm too sexy. It's wild. She loves River North, Gold Coast, only the best for best. Well, because she's Nats, and I repeat, Nats going to Arlington. I don't even know the other ones. Oh, because of shootings, for real? I mean, I know the police work so hard there, and like it's just like sirens all the time. But also, you guys have the ghost of who's a little mobster that's supposed to be supposedly like haunts one of the Al Capone. You have the ghost of Al Capone, so of course it's going to be a little bit nefarious there. Photo shoots planned. Well, if you see, I'm actually working on still the Cafe Table book, and there was a picture of me recently where it looked like I was like Heather was like laying on empty bags of Doritos. So I've been having little X save empty bags of Doritos so I could recreate one of those pictures in the tent. Yes, Capone. Yes, sirens have followed. No, 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 no. I don't have. Yes. Okay. First of all, let me, Lena. I'm not sure if you know, but I don't have a criminal record. I don't have a criminal record. I have a bachelor's degree. So how do I get rid of this? I just like. Okay, wait. Let me get rid of this because there's like a little. Like, I don't want to filter on here, even though Heather would definitely want to filter, but whatever. Okay. Giggle so good, giggle. You mean the NT Doritos? I can't wait to land those crinkly little green screen. I don't even know what to call it. What a backdrop? I don't know, but yeah. And little X does love his Doritos, huh? I bet his best friend Chris can vouch for that if he's still listening. He does like his cool ranch Doritos. I remember when she said, "Do yoga toes," but what the heck is that, Michelle? You don't know what yoga toes is? How do we explain? Okay, so let me use ODB to show you. So Xavier puts this is really gross, but he puts his fingers in like almost like when you hold hands like with your partner and you hold hands like this. He does that to her feet and her toes, and then he spreads them out so that they go all big and it's so gross. But yes, hi Danielle. Is X putting the narrative on car doors? We already had a fight about that because you know why too. They were controlling him remotely and making him do nefarious things like actually throw the notes on the ground. Michelle, I know. I know. So then, yeah. So that's basically it in a nutshell. He would put his fingers in like he was holding her hands, like how you hold hands, like just to walk down the street, and then spread her toes out so that she did yoga toes. My flock, I think you're the only one that consistently laughs at me. So Danielle, if I have to, if I see that people are putting things to the registry list like that, as if marking it as if they got it and they didn't get it, I will listen. The FBI will definitely be contacting you guys because that is it's nefarious, and that kind of rhetoric is not allowed. Not. Except the washteria. Wait, Minball, do you mean the laundromat? I know. My flock, you're freaking awesome, Drew. My flock, you're never on the Rico list. Maybe it was Google. Oh yeah, you're right, Danielle. Maybe it was Google. They do owe me, but so does Carlos Montoya. So yeah. Did Amazon help me with that earlier? Actually, I put petitions in, I put help requests in, and nobody would, like, I couldn't get a live person, and I was not very happy about that. And also, the kids wouldn't answer the phone, and I was calling all day. What did Heather actually why? Wait, so Heather actually have a gift registry list? Oh, yeah, on Amazon. You didn't know about that, Courtney? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, she put an apartment on there. There's an apartment on the registry list. I don't know, my flock. Maybe you're engaging in some recreational activities, and that's why it's overly funny to you. 40, 50 jab applications per day. Per day. You guys don't even know. I've got 50 years experience as a medical administrator. So that's why I'm probably just going to do the birth myself. I don't need a Dua Lipa. Mud Pit, what's up, Mud Pit? What time is it in Australia right now? Yay. So when I went to Detroit, I waved from Detroit to Canada, and Steve Lee just said he didn't see me, which was very rude. Not he's on the Rico list. Three, yeah. So 2 room tent. Candy, no, Carlos Montoya should be getting us a house, and I do deserve a mansion. So obviously, but it can't be in, I forget where, Arlington or the South Side. I want like a suburb, a place with, a yard, some like area, some space and property to do like a garden or something. Is that too much to ask? I mean, really? I deserve it. You know what I've been through? I know, darn Steve. You know what? I feel very neglected. I feel like they maybe gang stacked and like tech box Steve or something because they're obviously, I call people like my mom and my sister, and they don't call me back. So Tim, any photo shoots? Yes, I was just talking about how I'm gonna finish the Kathy table book, and I have one photo shoot that I'm thinking of doing soon. Whereas, Heather was on. It looked like she was she was in the tent, and it looked like she was laying on a bag, like a bunch of bags of empty Doritos. So I've been having little X save his bags of Doritos so that I can recreate that, and I'm really excited. I think I was gonna do Coco Snowman booty too, but I still got to work on that. Oh, maybe I'll do Coco Valentine booty. Just thought about that too. Yeah. Oh, Courtney, New Hampshire is pretty boring. You should come to Chicago, Illinois. Except for don't come homeless because 311 will screw you right up the butt. You're so relieved. You're rooting for me. Thanks, Tim. Can you give me an apartment? And I kind of need a Chanel baby bag, I think, like a Chanel diaper bag. My pet, Marissa's modeling is she just copies me. I've curated most of the stuff she models. She's not a real model like me. Your face hurts. My vlog. Good. That's the goal. I want faces to hurt. Why? Because I need an apartment because I deserve it. I have to ask my tent wife. Well, if you need a tent husband, Xavier's probably up for grabs because he's getting on my last nerve. And you know what else? They have been controlling him remotely, and he's been wearing other people's skin, and it's not going well. And he's going to have to do everything with the baby because I'm going to be exhausted. No, Danielle, X has not gotten a jab yet because you know why? Because they're oppressing us and keeping us from getting jabs. You know that we put in, well, I put in at least 100, at least every day. It's amazing that there's even 100 places every day available to put in applications. Your side hurts. Uh, so Danielle, so would you be able to give X a jab? You think like his skills include playing keyboard, retrieving food sometimes correctly that I ask for. It's almost like that show, when they like give the babies little tasks and they have them go like into the like into the like the town or whatever and complete these little tasks. That's what you have to do for Xavier. The fundal height, Michelle, is I'm not allowed to talk about it because X doesn't like me to because it's seductive. I'm not expecting a big baby because I wear little girl size clothes like from H&M and stuff. So 408 sleepers. That seems like a lot, but I'm gonna have an apartment, so apply for 311. See, here's the thing, don't get me started on 311 because they have been extremely racist and pregnacist, and which it means they don't like pregnant people. And I'm not sure if you've heard, but like they called me at like 5 in the morning, which is like completely nefarious, and said that my like I can't have an apartment because I didn't answer my phone, and so I called 911 back because it's an emergency. We need a place to live. When do you think Heather's last tax payment was? Courtney, if you're talking about like the IRS, I don't think when you're an escort you can really claim that on your taxes. I mean, she probably had to for the show for like Love After Lacka, but the 311 rabbit hole, that's the text box too. That's a gang stacking issue. Yes, I applied. So yeah, I have like 55 help tickets in, and they're not coming through. Um, I need a blow dryer in the background. Well, why do I need a blow dryer when I have this stupid, trippy, like music in the background? BC, I try to be fun. I know, I think the noise is annoying too. Heather is aging like a bag of milk, but not parody Heather, right, Tim? She looks about 10 years older in the last year. I totally agree. I totally agree. She said she'd been tax-paying citizen since she was 14. Well, Courtney, she has been working since she was 14 consistently. And I mean, I'm sure everything's legit because she is by the book. I will think about forgiving you, Tim. Um, yeah, tax-paying citizen. Also, she has no criminal record, so I mean, that's true. Everything I say is true. You guys, like, you can't question because why would I lie? I mean, come on, you guys. What is going on? Come on. I haven't been followed in a little while, guys. I haven't been like, oh, Courtney, we're really best friends now. Because Courtney said Heather wishes she could be as cute as you. I try. I do try real hard sometimes. I actually look at crap because I think I'm a little hungover. Because Detroit was like a complete debauchery. A 5 year break from work because it's not her jam. Well, Lena is out. There's also a break because she's oppressed because they won't let her work. She has a business. Hi, Nicole. You are nefarious. And the FBI is, they have all, wait, FBI? My FBI agent, my rep, can you hear me? You guys have all the negative comments and all the usernames and IDs, right? You do? Okay, good. Yeah. No one to know. I don't have any mental illness. I've been evaluated 3 times. 3 times. And they say that I am successful and completely stable, and that was wrong for whoever the police officer was that made me go get to 5150 me. They won't give me his name, but I will find out. Well, it's not my job, plain brown repper, to downsize on part abjects when they're not mine. They're all Xavier's because he likes to just collect like wet magazines and stuff. The gang is stacking. Are you suing Marissa for stealing your looks? The FBI is looking into it, Mopay. Obviously. I mean, she really needs to watch her back because she copies all the things I've curated, obviously. See, even ODB said it, yes. Older Bastard even knows all about that. Older Bastard, what happened? Your hair looks a little dirty. Poor little thing. Look at his little grill. He's dressing like a henchman. Tim, I don't know if you're being bad or you're being good. Rico, baby. You know what? Maybe the baby will be Rico. I don't know. Maybe the baby is responsible for putting ports in and stuff. X looks shorter. Well, you mean older bastard? No, this is just my little traveling doll, but I forgot to take him to Detroit and I feel bad, so I'm going to let him OTB, older bastard. He does look classic. You know what? He's probably a better father than Xavier is. Although, you know what? Look at his pants. Okay, so first of all, this is Ultra BS from Wu Tang. Like, okay, fine, the face, whatever. He looks a little more like Busta Rhymes with his haircut, but he looks really faster. Would never be caught wearing these grandpa pants and with his jeans like this. Maybe okay, yeah, maybe he'd have Timberlands like that. Maybe a number shirt. This jacket, nah, no, nefarious. The text is making X shorter. I think X is RIPODB, right? No, maybe I got your money. He's one of my favorite. If I could meet people who are not on this earth anymore, one of them would be Old Dirty Bastard or Old Dirty Bathtub, as I say around my children. My flock. Yes, yes. Oh. No leggings equals no eggs. Guys, you know he dresses like a female. Like I know you guys are closing. I'll be out of your hair in a little bit. So nice. Guys, I'm gonna have to go because like Chipotle is closing, and I got to get back to the tent and nest a little bit because I'm nesting. So, raise your hand if you got the apartment that was on my registry. Who did? Raise your hand, please. Or leave a comment so I know that it's you. There's always crouched over in the tent full of dirty water. You know why? Because they're making it rain. They always make it rain when I have to do something important too, like I have to go somewhere. Oh, why did they do that? They made me throw up blood when they had to do something important. Xavier is a name of an Arabic origin, meaning new house and bright. Are you being serious right now? St. Francis Xavier was given the name to honor the Spanish. Okay, that's extremely ironic. You guys, you guys want to hear another thing that was complete? Yes, my pit. It's on my registry, the apartment, because I need it and I deserve it. So if you could get it for me, that would be great. My eyes look really good. Um, bludgeon me with giggle. Well, do you know what it's like, my flack, to really be bludgeoned? Because it's not good. It's not. Um, no, they're not kicking me out, Courtney, but I definitely, you know what? I know where I can go. And Xavier's not with me, so I can do whatever I want. And those little, like, these little happy faces down there and stuff like that. So, oh, I feel like James, send me hearts, you guys. Send me hearts. I'm just kidding. What the, yeah, for real. There is an apartment on the wish list because, why? She deserves it. Although she really, so spat and thanks, my flack. What do you think why do you think your sponsors are not coming through? Because they've got to them. They're onto them. Oh, bye, Timmy. Nicole, one no. Oh. So you guys, so I'm gonna have to go now. I'll ODB goodbye. I think next week I'm going to do a collaboration with Steve Lee, hopefully. My Flack, I want to come on your show too. My Flack, I need to hear your giggle in person, or not in person, whatever, audio wise. Um, BC wants a pony. I really like your name. I want to know what that means. Okay, so if you guys have more questions for the live next week, let me know. Yeah. So far right now, I'm 86 weeks pregnant, so that means I'll have the baby anytime, and it's always looking plain after you're looking for a sponsee. I'm your girl. Definitely, I'm on. Let you know. And bye, Corny. Thank you again for the small Dylan gift. He really does like it. I would have to send you a little video too. I love you too, Courtney. You could, anyone here has, bye, Chris. Are you gonna be in our next video, Chris? I will tell Little X who said hi, but are you gonna be in our next video? We might have to have you play one of the cups, the caps. I know you'd be good at it because you're a little actor. Probs, good. Probs. I did not know Xavier's name in Arabic origin. I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm not sure about that. Oh, my flag. Okay, you guys. So peace out. Bye. And if you have more questions, let me know. Oh, and don't forget, there's going to be a new. Actually, it might be early, but I have a new um, trivia question too, and it's a hard one. This one's going to be really hard, actually. You guys have been doing pretty good. Not perfect, but good. Bye, my kid. Bye, Chris. Bye, Plain Bride Rapper. Bye, Nicole. Bye. He said bye. Bye. Bye, Nicole. VC went to Pony. I want to know how you got your name for real. Okay, peace out, you guys. I'll see you soon.